I want to record to the cloud. So okay. Anyway, whatever. I'll just snip it, I guess. All right.
Yeah. All
Jeremy,
right.
the man's taking over for this program design.
Okay. So we get all right. We're in week 39. Friday, Monday, Wednesday. We have your Phoenix and rep. So the cardio before to get your body moving before you get into the strength and the core. So 20 on, 10 off. You're gonna get 5 exercises 4 times around. You're gonna see mainly all standing movements on this. This is gonna be quick transitions, quick, fast pace. Again, encourage movement, hustle for that muscle. So make sure you're moving throughout that round one. So you have your dumbbell thrusters. No need to go heavy on this one. Keep it lightweight. Power from the legs, so it comes from the leg as you thrust the dumbbells up overhead. On this one, if they have any issue with their shoulders, they can go to a clean, like a hammer curl to avoid overhead. But you want to get that power movement from the legs to get the dumbbells overhead really quick. Thrust is a must. So we got your battle rope, uppercuts. Uppercuts, you can have a theme song, any Rocky song you can play for this one, have some fun with it as you get the uppercuts, all right? Power, power, power. Make sure you get the pivot of the foot too. So if you're hitting with the right, make sure you pivot that right, that power leg left, pivot with that left as you get the uppercut. You got mitts. It's a good way to bring some mitts out to engage with them. So have them aim with uppercut with the mitt. Is a way to engage with the member as well. Make sure again you keep an eye on them though, so no one goes too crazy and try to take you out. Then you have your ski swings. So ski swings, your legs should be closer together, close together. Keep this lightweight. Both kettlebells at the same time as you get the ski. If the ski is too aggressive, or if you don't have enough kettlebells to have them pair up on, with the kettlebells, let's stick with a classic regular kettlebell swing. You got Savage hip swing you can play on this one for some fun entertainment music with this exercise. Hopscotch, you get back to your grade school, right? So on this, 2 in, 2 out, hop in, hop out. You can progress it by doing the single leg. So as you come out of the ladder, bring one foot in, but make sure you alternate legs as you go down the ladder. So with the hopscotch, keep a soft knee, challenge pace on this one. And you got your 180 slams, laying on clouds and on concrete. Again, anything you do, you got Onyx slam, let the boys be boys slam. If you start seeing 2D birds, I always say that stop spinning. Keep it at the 180. We're not going to 360. Again, if you start to see stars, stick with your regular slams. And again, when you're slamming, you're squatting, not bending. So as you slam down, make sure you end in the squat, not the bend. Save your lower back. And if you need a 6 station, we're gonna go with the same with a single leg squat with a row. So same arm, same leg as you go through the squat in the row. But make sure again, like a good point here, you're not on your toes. A lot of times you want to go with your toes when you're squatting. Make sure they're driving through their heel. And sitting the weight into their heel as they get down into that squat. Really get better engagement of the hamstring, the glute, and obviously quad focus too with the squat.
I have a question.
Yep.
So it's not likely we're not needing a 6 station lately, but with our 6 station, we can't use a TRX. What would you recommend instead? Like just a sandbag squat, maybe?
You can do that'd be tricky. So if you want to, we don't need to get the horizontal row in there. So yeah, do like a sandbag of Fit Fighter squat, single leg squat for that 20 seconds. Because you'll get your vertical pull, your pull, your horizontal pull, you'll get that with the inverted row. So that's fine. So yeah, I would just go into a single leg squat. Is there some reason why you wouldn't be able to do that? Is it too crowded?
Well, our TRX is station number 2.
But but we're not using the bar, are we? Or the wall. Let me see. Can you scroll up a little bit?
So we got TRX.
So yeah, you would just
move it. Yeah.
You would just put kettlebells, right? Your kettlebells would be station 1, right? And then if you needed that 6 station, then your TRX would become station 2. Yeah. Battle ropes would be station 3.
Yeah.
Dumbbells is 4, right? If I'm right, yeah. 4 ladders would be like that small area by the door.
So we just move it around. That's fine.
And then jam ball slams would be by the door. Yeah, so you just have to shift that around. But again, if it's a crowd situation too, because obviously with the strap shouldn't go a little further out, yeah, I would have stick with a single leg squat, or 80-20 squat, putting most of your weight in that one leg, but still sitting down, not bending over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for that one, good question. Then we go to our AMRAP portion. So getting some more strength, getting some core, focus on this one. Whenever I do AMRAP, I always say if you're gonna focus on heavy weight, aim for 5 to 8 reps the movement. If you're doing more endurance, you can go for 10 to 15. Since we are doing 3 days of the workout, you can only start off. Since Friday, we call Friday Goldilocks Day. So people are like, learning to work out. So maybe Friday's more of an endurance day, and just getting movements down. And then by Wednesday, you want to progress and maybe have them go heavier on Wednesday so that they can get that progression. So you have that progressive overload. So you're not sticking with the same weight. So you always can encourage them to like, all right, we're learning new workouts today, to focus on the movement, stay with lighter weight. Again, stick with that 10 rep count range. By Wednesday though, if you want to increase the weight and go a little heavier, aim for 5 to 8 reps of the movement. You want to trick your body, test your body out. If you don't touch anything heavy, you won't ever lift anything heavy. So make sure you can test yourself with this workout. So you kind of about deadlift. So any type of like twerk song, you can twerk it out on this one because you make sure they're hinging and bending, not squatting. Because again, you see that confusion with people too. You always locate people next to a wall where they can hip hinge to the wall, right? So press your butt back to the wall as they bend. If their butt goes down, have them go like back against the wall, take like a half step away, and as they hinge over, once their butt touches the wall, that's where their deadlift should be. And if it is an RDL, they can see with RDL too, that might be where they're at. If you have something they can elevate their toes on this one to get a better stretch in the hamstring, glutes, and slightly in the low back. Then you're gonna go to your runner sit up. This could be like a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 count. Like you're gonna get up to 10, or you can just count to 1, 2, 3 to 20. So you're getting 10 on each legs. So on this, I like to tell people to keep their heels on the floor, right? You want to keep your heels on the floor. So as you're on the floor, in that supine position, your elbows is to your side, hands are up, fingers are open, like good run mechanics. So as you pop up, you're gonna pop up as if you're running. So my right hand comes up, my left knee comes up, and then my left hand comes up, my right knee comes up, right? So you want that running mechanics as you're in this one. You might see if people keep their heels off the ground, they're gonna be all over the place with the movement. So always have them reset in this one, completely flat on the ground, pop up with that running position, right back down with the mini bands across their foot, okay? And then we have your banana, Superman, vertical jump. You could play Holla Back Girl, there's the Superman theme song. So then it goes to some core, some power involved in this one, all right? So again, 10 reps, they can do 5 reps. Is really there as many rounds, usually it says AMRAP, it stands for as many reps as possible, but AMRAP, our style, I say as many rounds as possible. Try to go as many times around in that 5 minutes span, all right? And then we'll have a 15 seconds transition. They can take that 15 seconds to grab their water. 5 minutes is a long time, so there's like really, you don't really have to like force them to like start right when that 5 minutes starts. They can start at 4:30 if they want to, right? Just get their water, get in position, and then go to work. So plyo box, decline push-ups. We're gonna get our horizontal push here. So feet on the box. The higher the box, obviously the harder it's gonna be. Lower the box will make it easier. If they're not gonna work with a decline push, they can turn around and put their hands on the box. One more incline push-up, or master that perfect push-up. Another station they have mini bands at if they need assistance in their push-up above their elbow, right below their sternum. As they go down, they have some assistance in that push-up, all right? So again, aiming for 10 reps of that push-up. Then you're gonna go into your body weight, jumping mountain climber to mountain climber. So you're gonna go you can go to 2 to 4. I'll just say for this purpose, so like 2 alternating mountain climbers. So 1, 2, hop in, hop out. That's gonna be 1 rep. 1, 2, hop in, hop out. That is 2 reps. Again, aiming for 10. Keep your butt low, no high butts. Butt low sits in line with your shoulders. With the mountain climber, drive your knees up to the chest. And then on the jumping mountain climber, your knees are to come up towards your elbows. So you want to have your legs come out a little further for more oblique work when you're doing the jumping mountain climber. And we have our kneeling cleans. So the power from the hips, again, another power movement from the hips. Momentum comes from the the hip drive. So as you sit back, you want to sit your butt back towards your heel, and as you come up, you want to come up to that seated position or that kneeling position. So you want to have full hip extension on that one. And as you move up, as you bring the dumbbells up, then you can get that press overhead. If they're not feeling the knees, that's absolutely fine. They can do it from a standing position, just do their clean with overhead press. They definitely have to go lighter on the weight if they are doing it from a kneeling position. A lot more hip drive, a lot more core work on that one to stabilize yourself as you're on the knees. And then round 3, or depending on your location, you have your inverted row. So if you have your TRX close to the wall, if you have extra plow boxes hanging around, you can have members bring their feet up, elevate it to make it more difficult, progress it, right? Make it more challenging. Lead with the chest, rotate the wrist for healthy rotator cuffs. You always want to start off overhand, come into neutral grip, lead with the chest as you come up with that row, retract the shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you're hitting that row. Again, 10 reps of that. Here we go with our C-sit leg lifts. It's a nice little up, down movement. It's not a pause, so you don't gotta go short and choppy. Come up, down, progress that one. You always add a light dumbbell to members' feet. For people that are Jedis in the class that need some added resistance there, you can do that. Hands on outside for stability. Knees should be locked out, toes are flexed. So once your knees locked, toes flexed with that. And then notice this kettlebell, you can use anything. I think the video shows a dumbbell. And how our station is set up here, we'll use like the bigger dumbbell since the kneel with the overhead press is gonna be a lighter weight. So this one, anything 50 and up, right? They can use this one. Goblet style, hold it up, weight in their heels, aim to get your elbows, like I always say, aim to get your elbows between your thighs, like into the thigh, to help you get parallel to that floor. And then the crossover lunge, you're gonna have a torso tall. So I'll go squat, reverse lunge, crossover, reverse, crossover lunge, and then go back into that squat. That's gonna count as 1 rep. Again, aiming for 5 to 10 reps of that. If the goblet style is too much, you can grab it down low, hold it down low. And honestly, if you don't have enough equipment, body weight is fine too. Just do it with body weight. But you can grab a ram, put it on the shoulder, cross it back. Fit fighters, whatever you have, sandbags. So if you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells, the video might show on CloudFit dumbbell. You can use anything for this movement, whatever you got, okay? And then we're gonna go into our burpee builder relay. So this one, I would just say stick with 3. If you have someone in a session that is all out, going crazy, like, you can progress into 5. But with this, you want to do a squat. So you want to get 3 squats. Then you're going to go for 3 squat thrusts without a jump. So you're not going to jump. So you want to just squat, put your feet down in the ground, hands in the air. Go for 3 to 5 of those. And then you're going to go for 3 to 5 full out burpees. Run across the room, run back. While they're doing that, people in the background could just be active recovery, running in place. They could dance. You can have some good music on. Keep them hype. They can dance around, just keep moving, jumping jacks. So there's pretty much like for them, as a free for all, they can share people around, coach them up. Obviously, the faster the person goes with the burpees, the more you'll go with the movement. So they will be the pacer. And that is your Friday, Monday, Wednesday workouts. Boom, boom.